What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder. We just had San Diego Comic-Con Hall H, and it blew my mind. We'll just start off with the biggest news first. The next Avengers movie is Avengers Doomsday, and Robert Downey Jr. is playing Dr. Doom. This is literally insane. Robert Downey Jr. returns not to play Tony Stark, Iron Man, but to play possibly the biggest villain of all time, Dr. Doom. And he will be playing Dr. Doom in Avengers 5 and Avengers Secret Wars, which will be directed, both of them, by the Russo brothers. I think this has to be the craziest Marvel news that we've ever gotten, and possibly the best Marvel news we've ever gotten. Robert Downey Jr. says, "New mask, same task. What can I tell you? I like playing complicated characters." This is literally the perfect use of the multiverse. This is what we are here for. And if you're asking me now, Marvel is back and better than ever now. We did not get an entire Phase 6 reveal, but if you ask me, this is even better than that. As you can see here, Robert Downey Jr. comes on stage with a bunch of Dr. Dooms, reveals himself, and it's just completely crazy. So as far as we know right now, Kang is out. The next Avengers movie, Avengers 5, which was supposed to be Kang Dynasty, is now Doomsday. It hits theaters in May of 2026. My excitement level for everything just went up by like 1,000,000%. Please let me know what you think about this in the comments right away. Robert Downey Jr. returns to play Dr. Doom. How do you feel about this? Now, this was actually the last thing revealed at San Diego Comic-Con before it ended. Of course, we're going to go over the entire thing right now. And there are some really big things revealed, but by far this was the biggest and most exciting, possibly the biggest announcement from Marvel Studios that we've ever gotten in history. It's so exciting. So now let's start from the beginning of the Hall H panel. Now, when Kevin Feige first took stage, he said that they were only going to be talking about 3 movies, with the first being Captain America: Brave New World. And when the cast first took the stage for Captain America: Brave New World, one of the first things that we learned about this movie is that, one, the Winter Soldier, the movie Captain America: The Winter Soldier, was a big inspiration for Captain America: Brave New World. That's great because that is regarded as one of the best Marvel movies of all time. But another thing that we learned, it is now officially confirmed, Giancarlo Esposito has revealed that he is playing the character Sidewinder. And in his words, he is the king of the Serpent Society. So he is playing Seth Volker, Sidewinder, not who we thought he was going to play. Another big reveal is that adamantium is confirmed to be in Captain America: Brave New World, something that we knew. In a new clip shown to the audience at San Diego Comic-Con for Captain America: Brave New World, Harrison Ford's President Ross invites world leaders to the White House and says that the celestial mass Tiamat that is sticking out of the ocean allows them to create adamantium. And of course, in case you didn't know, adamantium is the metal inside of Wolverine that is fused to a skeleton. So this is huge news and could have very big implications for the future of the MCU, for Wolverine, and of course for mutants. The new ones that are coming, not the Fox ones. The new trailer / footage that was shown also showed us President Ross turning into Red Hulk at the president's podium. So it does seem like a lot of people are indeed going to know that Thunderbolt Ross, or President Ross, is Red Hulk. And Harrison Ford even did a Hulk impression, a hulking out Red Hulk impression on stage. It was pretty funny. And he said, "I am Thaddeus, and I am proud to be a member of the Marvel Universe. I think this film turned out to be fantastic. Marvelous, even." And then we moved on to the Thunderbolts. Florence Pugh and cast came out, and David Harbour came out in full Red Guardian costume, full character, but then looks at the rest of his cast and says, "Oh my gosh, you guys didn't dress up." And we learn here that Ghost is going to be returning for the Thunderbolts. This is confirmed now. And Hannah John Kamen says, "Where we left Ava and where we find Ava and how she works with others is gonna be interesting." Another interesting one is that Wyatt Russell said, "Everyone's gonna effing love me." And of course, he plays US agent, who a lot of people did not love in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So that's a very interesting statement to come from him. But something that does not come as a surprise at all is when Sebastian Stan was talking about what stands out the most in the movie, he points to Florence Pugh. So Yelena Belova is going to stand out in the Thunderbolts movie, which I could have definitely have guessed. Then Julia Louis-Dreyfus gives us a little bit more on Valentina de Allegra Fontaine. She says, Valentina is after power, control, and I would say just generally, she wants to kick ass in the Marvel Universe. And that comes as little to no surprise. Obviously, she wants the power, she wants control, she's willing to do whatever to get it, and of course, we all pretty much know she's not 100% good. In fact, she's probably more bad than good. And they say that the theme of the movie is that none of the characters get along. So that's definitely going to make for some interesting dynamics, and I would definitely say probably some funny moments as well. Sebastian Stan also might have hinted that he could possibly die in the film. He did say it's like having 9 lives. How many are left, when he was speaking about playing Bucky for so long. But possibly the biggest thing shown to us in the Thunderbolts footage was that Valentina seemed to be in the Avengers Tower when speaking to some members of the Thunderbolts team, implying that Valentina is actually the person who bought the Avengers Tower. Kevin Feige in a recent interview said that we are going to figure out who bought it very soon. So perhaps this is the film where we find out that Valentina actually bought it. Why did she buy it? Well, we're gonna have to wait and see on that one. And then we have the Fantastic Four, which has a brand new title, which is the Fantastic Four First Steps. And as you can see here, they released a brand new logo for it, and they even showed footage, which is a little interesting because they said production for the movie begins on Tuesday. Now, director Matt Shakman, when talking about the powers of the team, said, "We want to root it in physics and anatomy." And it was also revealed / confirmed that this movie does take place in what is described as a retro future of the 60s, confirming once and for all it's in the 60s and in an alternate universe. They also confirmed that the Fantastic Four will appear in the next 2 Avengers films, which is awesome. We expected that, but it's nice to get a confirmation. Also, during the footage that was shown, we saw some futuristic city car concepts, and they actually showed Galactus. It showed his face, and he is confirmed to be a giant cosmic entity, full Galactus form, not a cloud. Thank goodness. Then we moved on to the official reveal of the directors for Avengers 5 and Avengers Secret Wars, and it is the one and only Russo brothers. It is now officially confirmed the Russo brothers will direct Avengers 5 and Secret Wars, and they said, "When we directed Avengers Endgame, Joe and I truly believed that it was the end of the road for us in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That 4-movie run was incredible, and it left us creatively spent with all of our emotions on the floor. In the time since, through a very special Tory, Joe and I have come to potentially see a road forward with you all." When specifically mentioning Secret Wars, they said it's the biggest story that Marvel Comics ever told. We are, in fact, doing it. We missed you guys. Then they revealed to us a new official logo for Avengers Secret Wars. And then, as I mentioned in the beginning, they brought out Robert Downey Jr. and announced that he is going to play Dr. Doom. This isn't the SDCC that we thought that we were going to get, but I must say, I think that this is better. I think this is the coolest news that we could have possibly gotten, and I think that it's very clear now. Marvel Studios knows what they're doing with the multiverse saga. They have a very clear direction that they want to go. Doom is the villain of the next film, and he's also going to be in Avengers Secret Wars as well as one of the main villains, if not the main villain. The Russo brothers are directing both films. The Fantastic Four are confirmed to be in both of those films. Adamantium is being introduced to the MCU, which implies mutants could come as well. They know what they're doing. I have full faith in them now. Sometimes it seemed like it was a little rocky, but this is why we have faith and hope, and it paid off big time. Please let me know your thoughts about this in the comments down below. And clearly there's a lot coming up for Marvel Studios, so be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos and updates. This is an amazing time for us fans. Thank you all so much for your support over the years. I'm glad we can all go on this journey together. It's an awesome time to be a fan. There's a lot of videos to do on this news, so I'll catch you all in the next video. Woof woof.